Hi, today I have two bands for you, as usual. Well, actually one of them is a musician, an artist, not a full band, just a guy and a guitar. And his name is Jesse Will. And the first song of his that I listened to, I recommend be also the first song of his that you listen to. I recommend that you check out Indigo. It is one of the most beautiful songs and beautifully presented songs that I have ever heard. It is perfect. He's got an acoustic sound, which I'm always a big fan of acoustic stuff. He's got quite a few videos on YouTube. Check out his YouTube for sure, and I'll put a link for that in here. He's on SoundCloud, iTunes, Twitter, Facebook, and of course Google Plus, because that comes with YouTube. His EP is called Hold Your Cards. I haven't bought it yet. I don't know if you can find a physical copy of it or not because I haven't searched. I've got a few albums that I need to buy. One of those is 11 by Rebel Revive, not 6, 11. I still need to buy Christina Grafer's. I want to buy both of her EPs, Note to Self and Sincerity, but I want the physical copies. I'm trying to get me up a good bunch of new music to buy, and I'm still waiting on Lakeshore Avenue to get done with their EP because I love them. Jesse Will is originally from New Zealand, but he's been hanging out in London lately to play shows, record music, and just promote his music to a new audience. At the moment, he is taking a beat from playing gigs so that he can work on new material for his upcoming EP, which he will be releasing in London at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. He's also trying to spread the word about the music that he already has out. Like I said, Indigo is my current favorite from him, and I really recommend that you check that song out first. He actually went ahead and told me what that song was about, and I felt even more for the song, even though I thought it was really interesting to hear what this song was about, because once you know the story behind something and you listen to it again, you listen for those cues in the storyline, and they're there, and it's obvious now. But what he told me the story behind that song was not at all what I got out of it. And I feel like that's an amazing thing about music, is everybody puts their own meaning and feelings and experiences into the experience you have when you listen to a song. And this song Indigo was a really nice experience for me, and even though it's kind of sad. I'm going to tell you exactly what he told me about Indigo, because I would rather it be in his words than mine, because like I said, I attached a completely different meaning to it. Indigo is a special song in the way that I wrote it about a dear friend of mine who took his own life. And the lyrics are sort of a letter written to myself, reminding me not to allow friends in distress and insecurities to go unnoticed again. That makes it even more beautiful to me. Stop it! I'm so emotional lately, you guys. Songs can get me so much faster. Everyone laughs at me because I will not cry over a movie or a TV show. It does not matter how tragic it is. I'm just like, that's fake. I can feel things for the characters, but I'm not gonna cry. I don't waste my tears on fake storylines. Songs are a completely different story. Music will make me cry faster than anything, and I'm not really a crier, which what I posted yesterday probably doesn't prove that to you, but I really don't. I don't cry a lot, but music will make me cry faster than a really meaningful, happy or sad song can make me cry faster than just about anything. He says, I very much tend to write from the inside out. A lot of my songs, such as Hold Your Cards and Feathers Chase, are inspired by love I've lost or thrown away, and the hurt it causes to look back on these relationships in retrospect and be totally honest with yourself about where you went wrong. And he says, my latest single, Nothing I Gain, recorded with Lucy Kit, is also a good example of that. Which is a good song too. I still recommend you listen to Indigo first. But Nothing I Gain is his single, and you can look for it on his YouTube channel. He's got a professional video for it, and that's pretty neat. The video is very deep. I feel like I got a lot out of it. I usually don't, because a lot of the times music videos don't hold the same storyline as the song does, and I kind of felt like this video didn't have so much a storyline as it had a connection with the feelings related to the song. There was stuff going on in the video, but it made sure that you felt something, or at least it did me. I'm affected by different things than most people are. Art really gets me, and I feel like videography is a form of art, as well as music definitely is a form of art. So those two things together can really be something that makes me feel a lot, or very deeply. So when it's done the right way, it can really affect me, and I felt like this was one of those examples, so that was pretty great. So I actually did get a lot out of it. I usually don't get much out of music videos, like I said, but he's a nice guy. If you listen to his music and you decide that it's something you enjoy, you should let him know about it, because as always, I feel that way about every artist that I present to you. I always throw up their Twitter name on the screen, and I do that because I hope if you enjoy their music, you will hop on Twitter and take just a minute of your time and let them know that what they're doing is special. Because artists on the radio get that. They get the recognition, they get the praise and all that. But a truly working underdog musician, someone who is not in the spotlight, and especially someone just starting out, doesn't hear that enough. And I feel like telling them that they are great is beneficial to everyone, because wonderful music is out there, but it's scarce in the public eye, and working so hard at something your whole life becomes really tiresome, and it takes a lot out of you. And these musicians that aren't that well known, they're working harder on their music and their career than most people do at everything they do in their life put together. They are putting in more hours than there is in the day. Guaranteed. Every time. Most of them have to hold down a regular job in order to have the money to do things like record and travel for a little mini tour or do gigs or whatever. They have to hold down a regular job to afford that stuff. So not only are they working double time, triple, quadruple, 10 times what the normal person would work only at their music, but also they're working to pay for their music. I feel like it's really important to give them recognition. It's just like handing somebody who's tired an energy drink, I feel like. Somebody who's standing beside you on the line at work. You're on the line at work, and there's somebody beside you. This is your buddy. You talk to them every day. You work right beside them in your team, and you work together. Well, he's over here falling asleep, and you hand him a 5-hour energy or a Red Bull or something. Actually, no, don't hand him a Red Bull, because those like to kill people. So maybe a Monster. I don't know. Whatever. You hand him this thing that's gonna give him energy and get him through the rest of the night or day, whatever shift you work, and that just gives him what he needs to get through. But when you tell an artist that what they're doing is art and it is special and it means something, it has touched you, you're giving them what they need to continue to move forward. Maybe not financially or equipment wise or whatever, but you're giving them what they need in their soul need to hear I'm good enough, I can do this, I'm affecting people. It makes a difference in their life when you tell them that they're making a difference in yours. And if they're making a difference in yours, if one line in a song has made a difference to you, then you need to tell them. They need to know. They need to know that they have changed you or affected you or even just made you feel something. They need to know that they're great. They need to know that they have that potential, because if they don't, then who's to say someday they might just say, well, I'm not really making a difference in the world with my music, so maybe I'll just play for myself from now on and get some rest. Because they feel like they're never going to go anywhere. And that's a great loss to the world. A great artist sitting down and deciding to keep their music to themselves is truly a great loss to the world. At least I feel like. No, I don't. I know.